What was New Year's? Hang on, we were with Dick Dawson and the gang, weren't we?
Yeah, during the night. And we're live!
We're
Good
live,
day.
Well.
Yeah, this is a bit of a thing. Boomer and I were talking. Boomer got up, especially for Barman, to play poker with Barman. And then he got lost on us again. He's really is Schrodinger's Barman.
Schrodinger's Barman? What do you mean by Schrodinger's? He's alive and dead at the same time?
Yeah.
No, I challenge that. I feel he is the Higgs-Barman particle. He can randomly and spontaneously appear and disappear. The Higgs-Barman or the Schrodinger's? Well, maybe the audience can decide, but it looks like... Oh, look, I'm going to cut to the chase, man. Arden and I said, let's bait Barman and see if we can get him on a hook. How would we do it? Let's put up a crappy sci-fi, and look at that. We've got him on the boat already. Oh, it worked within 20 seconds. How are you, Barman? You bastard. Anyway, so what are we watching, Arden? Now we're all primed.
This is allegedly one of the worst movies ever made, and it's called Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Well, back before MTV was around, TV stations used to run about 4 movies in the wee hours of the morning, 3 or 4 movies. So I'm pretty qualified at bad movies, being an insomniac from that era. Okay, the bar is low, trust me on that. So let's see, the worst ever? I don't know, Giant Claw comes to mind, but anyway.
To be fair, I'm saying one of the worst ever.
One of the worst. Yeah, there's a big criteria on the worst. Hey, for no Raisin there too. How are you? Hey, that was a great stream yesterday. Raisin, good work. Loved what you guys did.
Yeah.
And we got 100 subs yesterday too.
Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. 100 subs.
And Speak Truth, Seek Truth was in there too. He channeled a few folks over to it. So yeah, we had a really good day. It was one of those watershed moments for Bunker 33. And For No Raisin was part of it.
It makes me pretty excited. Thank you for your work, For No Raisin. So yeah, it's time for Plan 9 from Outer Space. It actually starts with an intro that I know I never knew it was from this movie. So let's just get started.
Let's do it.
Oh.
Modern day mixing decks.
Greetings, my friend. We are all interested in the future, for that is where you and I
can't hear
are
anything,
going to
sir.
spend the rest of our lives.
Oh.
Is he miming?
Remember, my friend,
or should I have a
future
copy of the
events
script?
such as these will affect you.
Oh dear.
Oh, yeah, okay. I know what's happening. Ha ha ha. My humble apologies, dear friend.
Aha. So, no, you're not deaf. Don't turn up your hearing aids. Well, I'll just fill in with a quick gag. Harold and Ethel were in church, and Ethel leaned over and said, Harold, I just did a silent fart. What should I do? And Harold said, turn up your hearing aid. Okay, are we on? Yay! We got the power.
Yeah. The stream could hear it, by the way, but you couldn't.
Greetings, my
Oh,
friend.
okay.
We are all interested in the future, for that is where you and I are going to spend the rest of our lives. And remember, my friend, future events such as these will affect you in the future. You are interested in the unknown, the mysterious,
Oh, from the future, and I reckon you're talking a lot of fucking shite.
And now, for the first time, we are bringing to you the full story of what happened on that fateful day. We are giving you all the evidence, based only on the secret testimony.
Michael Raptor, this is Plan 9 from Outer Space.
The incidents, the places.
Hello,
My friend,
King
we
Crew.
cannot keep this a secret any longer.
Hello,
Let us
Jinju.
punish the guilty. let us reward the innocent. My friend, can your heart stand the shocking facts about grave robbers from outer space?
Yeah, of course. That was my
Grave
first
robbers from outer space!
job. Like it's new. Plan 1 through 8 didn't work. It wasn't until plan 9 we got it up and running.
Yeah, exactly.
Something tells me we're going to need a bigger flip. Yes, it is, King Crew.
Oh, that's probably myself. Oh, oh.
Oh my god, we're getting attacked. Obviously the aliens are onto this movie. They're trying to upset us informing the world.
Sorry, this is very impromptu.
All of us on this earth know that there is a time to live and that there is a time to die. Yet death is always a shock to those left behind. It is even more of a shock when death, the proud brother, comes suddenly without warning. Just at sundown, a small group gathered in silent prayer around the
I love this.
grave
He's wearing Doc
of the
Martens.
beloved wife of an elderly man. Sundown of the day,
I
and also the sundown.
I love how
of the
this
old
man,
man's heart
how this old man
the
is
shadows
acting
of
that he's
grief.
crying.
clouded his very reason.
Let's put on a somber face. We're going to
Yeah.
have to do some digging soon.
The
Yeah.
funeral over, the saddened group left
Remember,
the grave.
people,
Come
Green
on,
ambulance
Grandpa,
subscriber.
back to the home. Grandma will be fine. She's just sleeping.
I noticed this girl walking off now. She's wearing Doc Martens, isn't she? No, look like Docs. Fashion from the future. Okay.
It was when the gravediggers started their task that strange things began to take place.
Yeah, suddenly rings and amulets disappeared from the body. It was really strange.
Valley out there now.
You better radio in for landing instructions, Danny.
Right, Jeff. Burbank
What
Tower.
about our fucking flight plan?
812. Over. Wouldn't surprise me any if
You should have done this before you took off. Oh, God.
American Flight 812, this is Burbank Tower.
Well, that's now. These days it was all like, oh, surprise flight from Atlanta.
Who's hanging around the airport? Oh, I'll jump on a flight. You used to be able to get standby flights, actually.
Burbank Tower.
You
to
could loiter around the
Flight
airport
812.
back in those days without getting arrested.
Burbank Tower to American Flight 812. Over.
Holy mackerel.
Burbank Tower to American Flight 812. Are you in trouble?
I didn't know that mackerels could be holy.
Take a look for yourself.
Well, there's also the satanic mackerel.
Tina Jones. This is a movie from
Tower to American Flight
1959.
Mayday. Stand by, Burbank.
No color, I'm afraid.
Passenger side?
I doubt it. Most of them are asleep. But it was quite a jolt, Jeff. I'll check.
Good. We'll get it ready for landing. And keep it quiet until we get instructions.
Right.
Okay, Danny.
American Flight 812. Reporting to Burbank Tower. Over.
I'm not saying it's aliens, but I think it's aliens.
No. This is a secret government Illuminati plot.
There would be strings on it if it wasn't real.
Did you hear anything?
See,
Don't like
the
that.
space shuttle was actually so
Especially in
small that it sounded like a fly.
Yeah, sort of spooky like. Maybe we're getting old. Whatever it is gone now. That's the best thing for us, too. Gone. Yeah, let's go.
We'll finish next week. It will be fine.
Yeah, I better know.
What?
Swinging your arms. That's very unnatural. You need to study humans a bit more.
Oh my god, that is so bad.
The grief of his wife's death became greater and greater agony.
Tell you what, she's kind of hot though.
Yeah. 10 out of 10 would
The
bang.
home they had so long shared together became a tomb, a sweet memory of her joyous living. The sky to which she had once looked was now only a covering for her dead body.
What? That sounded like an XT team poem.
Oh.
Look, the sky is just the lid of our coffin, dude.
With her own hand,
I shall
became
take
nothing more
a
than
flower.
the lost roses of her cheeks.
Oh dear. Oh, wifey. Wifey.
Confused
Better
by
go
his
down to the
grief,
warehouse, man.
Yeah,
The old
like
man
now I have to
back
clean the
home.
house myself.
Never
And I
to
bought all
return
this
again.
Viagra for nothing. I don't know how to cook. I don't know how to wash my clothes. I'm an old man in the 50s. I don't know. I can't live by
At the
myself.
funeral of the old man, unknown to his mourners, his
Hello.
dead wife.
Oh,
Light up, I'm sorry.
oh! Now I don't know. Now I don't know who to choose.
Tell me something.
Hmm.
Why was his wife buried in the
Quite a
ground?
few young-
and he sealed in
Nice
a
young
crypt?
ladies there.
Something to do with family tradition, a superstition of some sort.
Oh.
Well, it's getting dark. Let's be on our way.
Oh, she's already taken.
Dark.
She's already taken. So I guess I have to go for the
His
dead one.
mourners left his final resting place.
Was there ever any other
Whoa.
plan?
Okay.
On the screen?
Sleeping on the job. That's.
Yep. Quick, to the Batmobile. Well, all similar.
I love it. I
Come on, that is a
like a sort of a 50 style of epic music, and then they take very long to take off.
I tell you what, that's a beautiful car though. That's a Ford Custom Line. They
Oh,
are one great piece of stock.
Minutes later, the police, led by Inspector Daniel Clay, arrived at the scene.
Who found them?
The man and girl
Medical examiner on yet?
just left. The morgue wagon ought to be along most any time.
You get their statement?
Yeah, much as we could. They're pretty scared.
Finding a mess like this.
We're going to
ought
save
give-
money on train.
have
we'll
one
save
of
money
the
on
boys
transport, 'cause
take
we don't need to
the
take
guy
'em
and
to the
girl
cemetery.
back to town. You take charge.
That's so super easy.
Going to do?
Look around the
Oh yeah. I mean,
Barely
it's
an
convenient
inconvenience.
murdering.
Once you get beyond the light, you won't be able to see your hand.
Very considerate.
I'll
We'll
be
consider
taking
that
one
if we
fast
catch our
up in the
murderer.
patrol car.
Be careful, Clay.
I'm a big boy now, Johnny.
What?
I have a torch. High tech these police, aren't they?
Yeah.
I will just wander off by myself,
Yeah.
oblivious to the alien factor.
Well,
Well, I am unaware of spaceships.
they didn't know about aliens back then.
Well, no, he suspected Area 51 was a weather balloon.
Yeah.
This fog seems somehow artificial. I shall investigate further, being a detective.
Yeah, that's why he drew his weapon.
Looks like a bobcat tore into them.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it was a bobcat. I mean,
You get that funny odor?
How could I miss it?
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'll be
that was
more
last
way
night's
now.
tacos.
That's the fifth siren in the last hour.
Something's happened down at the cemetery. A lot of police cars and lights.
Siren counting was a thing in the 50s.
Oh, well, whatever it is.
See, when you don't have a TV, you've got to count anything.
You
I'll
seem to still be up
always
there.
listening to the same music.
Maybe I am.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever seen you in this.
It's always that
before.
do 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 do.
I guess it's because I've never
It's,
been in
it's
this movie.
elevator music.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Something about your flight?
Yeah.
What happened, Jeff?
I slept with the flight
Flying
attendants.
saucer.
Saucer? You mean the kind from up there?
Yeah, it's
And now I've got this ominous scar.
It
Or
was shaped
ominous
like a huge
scabby.
cigar. Dan and Edith saw it too. When it passed over, the whole compartment lighted up with a blinding glare. Then there
Oh,
was a tremendous wind that practically knocked us off our course.
Well, did you report it?
Yeah, I radioed in immediately, and they said, we'll keep it quiet until you land. And as soon as we landed, Big Army brass grabbed us and made us swear to secrecy about the whole thing.
yeah, that's why I'm telling you.
Just how you beat me to it.
And the public ought to know about it.
Except for the wife. You can always tell the
Nothing more
wife.
you can do about it.
Yeah.
There isn't. Oh, but what's the use of making
Wives aren't allowed to speak anyway.
But last night I saw a flying...
Now, Microraptor, what happens in the cockpit stays in the cockpit.
I can't say a word.
That was probably a poor
Muzzle
choice of
wire
word.
brass. I can't even admit I saw the thing.
He's so striking.
Hey, say cycling.
We'll get you up to the pot. He's a pilot. He saw an alien. Dead bodies in cemetery. That's about it.
Yeah.
There you go. Whoa. Holy shit! Did you see how fast that thing was?
Oh yeah, and there is also a hot lady in the set. Oh, everyone dead?
Oh. Oh my god.
Oh no, they didn't. I
Like
thought
what,
I thought that the flying sorcerer just killed everyone.
Those white pants aren't going to work in the cemetery, guys.
No.
They should think more about what they're wearing.
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, so stereotypical detective.
Yes.
He's the only one who can think. The rest are not paid to think. It's out of their pay grade.
I'm sorry, Microraptor. That one didn't land very well. What?
Aha.
What?
Why would you be hiding your face as if that matters?
Yeah, just wear a fucking mask. It's 2020, dude.
Ah. He's COVID aware in 1959.
Yeah. What? Okay, that she would freak me out, but
Man, tighten that corset up. That corset is way too loose.
police is
Oh my god.
shooting first, ask questions later. Typical police. Typical police.
Yep. But of course, as anyone who's watched Batfink knows, my wings are like a shield.
A-cap.
Oh, that waistline. There's something about that that's going to kill her. Hmm. Don't say it.
Is he dead?
Don't say he's dead.
How?
Oh, yeah.
He's messed up as bad as those two back there. Suppose that saucer or whatever it was had something to do with this? Your guess is good.
Nah, that's just a coincidence.
One thing
Correlation doesn't necessarily mean
responsible.
causation.
You're in charge now, Lieutenant. Yeah. Guess
We're going to need to take this back to the bat computer.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Get back up the car and gather radio.
Maybe the
Don't worry,
aliens
gotta make
tried to
another trip
stop
out here. Well, how
the
about that?
vampires,
Who do
zombies.
you think we left back up the car, Boy Scouts?
Possible.
Yeah. Maybe the aliens were trying to be the heroes, but you know, they're not very good at the job. You know, they sent to Earth, which is an outer planet, just because they're like still
It is always
trainees.
difficult to have last words over the grave of a friend.
It's sort of
And
Predator versus
Inspector
Alien
Daniel
scenario,
Blake
really, isn't it?
Was a friend, a dear friend to me, and
I'll tell you what, Morticia Adams,
the bell has
yeah.
rung upon his great
She's doing it for me.
career. Now we lay
Yeah.
him to rest. A rest well deserved, but so premature.
Nah. He was only 6 months from retirement, man.
I think it's 3 days, actually.
Oh yeah, 3 days. He was 3 days before.
Oh my god.
When they saw three flying
It's a fleet.
saucers
It's an invasion
fly
fleet.
over Hollywood
And I believe that's a Ford Zephyr. And I'm going to be terrible identifying these cars because it's my thing. It's actually a psychological problem. I love the way
Oh,
they escape
NBC.
after
Line
the
of
line.
sight in the sky telephones the police.
Always Hollywood.
Yes.
That's just some movie. That's just someone trying to make
Well-
a movie, man.
No, but look, if you're an alien, why would you not go to Hollywood? Because you're not going to get an acting career anywhere else in the country, are you? You're going to need to go to Hollywood.
Yeah, that's
There
true.
comes a
Stands
time
to reason.
in each man's life, but he can't
A
even
Bel Air.
believe his own eyes.
Oh, for no reason, okay. I thought
Hey,
it was an old Zephyr,
see,
but
the
that's
aliens
what we call
are
them.
heroes. They helped that man. They helped that man out of alcoholism.
Flying saucers seen over
We call them a
Washington, D.C.
Zephyr over here for no reason, but yeah, you're right. I think they are a clear lane there.
The army convoy moved into the field.
Oh, okay, it's an M6 half-track Microraptor. Oh my god, now there's some serious weaponry. I like that Jeep, I want one. Well, they rockets.
Rockets were quickly set up. Colonel Tom Edwards, in charge
Whoa.
of saucer field activities, was to make the greatest decision of his career.
Saucer field
He made that
activities.
decision. Colonel Edwards gave the
They have a
signal
division
fire.
for it, of course.
That's like
They can neither confirm or deny it.
it's the early version of the Space Force.
Yep.
Oh no, our puny weapons are not effective.
I'll tell you what, that's not a bad looking little... Oh, I love the Jeep. I want one. Gotta get me one of those. Oh, yeah. Okay, for no reason, I'm gonna show that's a variation of a Nebelwerfer. Alright, how's your weaponry identification skills? Oh, a Katyusha. Yes, that was very Soviet. But of course, as we know,
know-
I'm on the alien side.
I have to wonder, after like 2 direct hits, I probably would be like, yeah, listen guys, this is not gonna work.
But if we don't use our ordnance, we don't get it again. It's the way the grant system works.
Oh yeah, that's
Shoot off the whole magazine, mate.
And as swiftly as they had
Empty
come,
the clip. Empty the
they were
clip.
gone. Even to the piercing eye of radar and the speeding jet fighters.
Oh, shit.
Quite a sight, wasn't it, sir?
A sight I'd rather not be seeing.
Are
What do you
worried
think of my
about
new
these
mobile phone?
Oh
They
wait,
must have a reason for their visits.
visits?
I
Well, that would indicate visitors.
Tourism.
The big gun's the usual way of welcoming visitors.
We haven't always fired
Yes.
at them.
Oh.
This is America,
For a
son.
time, we tried to contact them by radio, but no response. Then they attacked a
I've
town. A small town, I'll admit, but nevertheless a town of people. People who died.
I've seen this
Never heard
before.
about that, sir.
Well, it was covered up by the higher echelon.
Bragger.
Take any fire, any earthquake, any major disaster, then wonder. Flying saucers, Captain, are still a rumor. Officially.
Yeah.
Keep them off again, sir. What do they want? Where are
The
they
indoctrination procedure
from? Where are they
begins.
going?
Yeah.
They, sir? Who?
But
Well, this is a training maneuver, sir. We only did a little practice firing at the clouds.
Yeah. I wonder what their next
Yes.
move will be.
We all did a little practice firing at the clouds.
they're going to go to their big steel Saturn. That's obviously the mothership. And it's baby ships. They breed. This is interesting. So
What
it's a
will their
family.
next move be?
It's a family holiday.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Your space commander has returned from Earth.
Send him in.
What?
It's the Enterprise. That's Jean-Luc Picard when he had hair.
You have your report?
We had to pull in here to Space Station 7 for regeneration. We're returning to the planet Earth immediately thereafter.
What progress has been made?
We contacted government officials. They refuse our existence.
What plan will you follow now?
Plan 9. It's been absolutely impossible to work through these Earth creatures. Their soul is too controlled.
Plan 9. Ah, yes. Plan 9 deals with the resurrection of the dead. Long-distance electrode shot into the pineal pituitary glands of recent dead. Have you attempted any of this plan as yet?
Zombification.
Yes, Excellency.
How successful has it been?
We have risen 2 so far. We shall be just as successful on more.
The living, they have no suspicion of your movements?
We had to dispose of 1 policeman. However, none of those risen have been seen. At least not by anyone who still remains alive.
It's too bad it must be handled this way. But it must.
Uh-huh.
Those who we take from the grave will lead the way for our other operations. And so
Yes, Excellency.
What the fuck?
continue on. Report to me in 2 Earth days.
That's why in 2 Earth days? They're not gonna stay on Earth. They're
Had he
not.
been dealing with our own people, his reaction would have been completely different. He understands the difficulties of the Earth race.
It's an alien thing. They just do it that way.
The Earth people will put in our way.
Well,
I imagine millions and millions of light years from Earth. I report to you in 2 Earth days. What is Earth? I don't know.
electrode gun. You know, it's an interesting thing when you consider the Earth people who can think are so frightened by those who cannot. The dead. Well, our ship should be regenerated. We better get started.
I didn't know
Remember
there
that-
was. I didn't know there was wind in space.
There are many secrets unknown to you Earthlings. See, this is within the firmament. Or the firmament, whatever they call it.
Exactly,
And then
Michael.
Earthlings got
Exactly,
unknown.
Michael Raptor. Why wouldn't they say, report back to me in 2 glipglops?
They're not very good at maintaining a formation either. You think you'd put slightly better trained pilots at the hand of a spaceship that costs, I don't know,
That's what I
30
said.
million drachma?
That's what I said. They're sending trainees to the outer rims of the galaxy. Earth is not a important project.
This is our
Evidently.
home, and nothing's going to take me from it. Besides, most men try and keep their wives from going home to Mama.
That's not the point.
That's all the point there's going to be. Now toddle off and fly your flying machine, darling. But if you see any more flying saucers, will you tell them to pick another house to buzz? Be careful. Don't worry about me.
Oh, you're the only thing I do worry about. Oh, forget about the flying saucers. They're up there.
I forget about them. That's a
Something
hand wave
in
it
the
off.
cemetery.
Yeah, it's just an alien invasion. Happens every
And the cemetery's
20
out
movies.
there. But I'll be locked up in there. Now, off to your wild blue yonder.
You promise you'll lock your doors immediately?
Wild Blue Yonder.
I'll be in bed before half an hour.
Wow.
Yes, lock your doors because aliens can't get through doors. They don't have that sort of
I have
technology.
to have something to keep me company while you're away. Sometimes
Oh,
in the night when it
let's
does
not
get
go
a little
there.
lonely, I reach over and touch it.
No, yeah, yes, Jinju. This is a really spicy sex scene for the 50s. It was almost the 60s, so this was barely tolerated back then.
I do love you, darling.
Remember, we're still 1 year away from the Village of the Damned and Norman Bates and Psycho. So,
Oh,
I mean,
look at this! Look at
movies
this!
hadn't
This
quite hit
was
their
this
stride
was
yet.
like there must have been riots in the newspapers about that kiss. That was way too sexy.
Yeah.
Goodbye, honey.
Mm.
You know I'm not leaving you here until you're locked safely inside.
All right, darling.
I think she knows what the neighbour's up to.
Yeah. Now
He's
she has
down the flowers.
Yeah, now she has to wait for the milkman inside.
I may even lock the side door.
Oh,
Keep the yard lights on.
dude, stop! You're making me aroused. Locking the side door. Mm.
Now Mum goes in. Right. Okay. Oh, that's where it all happened. I spy with my little eye something beginning with
Mighty silent this
S.
trip, Jeff. You haven't spoken
Sky.
10 words since
Yep.
takeoff.
I guess I'm preoccupied, Danny.
We've got 33 passengers back there that have time to be preoccupied. Flying this flybird doesn't give you that opportunity.
I guess you're right, Danny.
Paula,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong between you two.
Oh, no, nothing like that. Just that I'm worried, she being there alone and those strange things flying over the house and those incidents in the graveyard these past few days. It's just got me worried.
Well, maybe they haven't figured out those crazy skybirds yet, but I give you 50 to 1 odds the police have cleared up that cemetery thing by now.
I hope so.
If you're
Be
really
right back.
that worried, Jeff, why don't you radio in and find out?
There is no connection.
Max should be on duty.
It's
at the
okay,
field
I
by
will
now.
hold the
You
fort.
could call Paul and relay the message to you.
Hi, Edie.
Hi, Silence. I haven't heard a word from this end of the plane since we left the field.
I've just been giving himself and me a study in silence.
You boys aren't feuding.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
nothing like that.
Hey, Edie, how about you and me balling it up in Albuquerque?
Albuquerque, have you read that flight schedule, boy?
What about it?
We land in Albuquerque at 4 a.m. That's
We talking sexual harassment on the job here or what?
That'll help us.
Let's have the problem first. Huh, Davy?
Oh, he's worried about Paula.
We'll sort the problem
I
out.
read about that cemetery business.
Sorry, I'm
Trying
back.
to get two kids not to buy too near one of those.
Oh,
things.
dude, this co-pilot's
Yet
chatting up the
there's not enough
hostess.
as it is.
They're going to hook up in
Ought to be
Albuquerque,
quiet and peaceful there.
which is where
No doubt
Bugs
about
Bunny
that.
notoriously should have taken his left turn.
I'm sorry, Jeff. That was a bad joke. Say, I almost forgot what I
Cheers.
came in here for. How's the coffee situation?
That's for me.
It sure wouldn't hurt a thing, Edie.
Okay, be right back. And say, Jeff, make that call to Mac.
Nah, not only she throw cold water on my Albuquerque plan, but now she's repeating herself. How about that Albuquerque ball?
I can't resist your charm, Danny Boy.
The Albuquerque plan. I'm going to stick with that now. Remember, the Albuquerque plan.
Residents
Shag
near
your
the cemetery
hostesses
paid
in
little
Albuquerque.
attention to the blast of thunder.
What?
and the
Look
flash
at
of
that!
lightning.
What the fuck is
But
that?
from the blast arose the moving figure of the dead old man.
Man, that white vest is rocking it. I want one. Love the white vest. Don't tell me he can fly.
I love the cloak. That cloak is
Oh, but-
bitching.
A cape and a white vest. I'm in, mate. I want to release the vampires. I'm a vampire. Mind you, Alien is also not without its charm. Which way do you go?
Alien vampire.
Oh, why can't we have both?
Mac? Well, hi, Mac.
He would have got the cape at the op shop
I
for
just
no
fell
reason.
asleep. Tell Jeff I'm all right. Okay, Mac. Thanks for calling. Good night.
It all happens.
I hope so. For no reason. Otherwise, I've sold myself to the aliens for nothing.
Look, for no reason.
Oh,
you're gonna have to watch
neighbor,
the
what are
movie.
you doing now?
I'm not gonna give all
Oh,
the plot away.
neighbor. Please. I love that he only started screaming that late.
I love how slow he's walking out, so confident and casual. I don't need to waste too much energy.
Yes, look, she's
Well,
gonna
I
fall
am a bit
anyway.
far. And I have my colleagues. I don't know about the eyebrows, but I reckon she's kind of hot.
Yeah, you know what's also great for no reason? I also added a no refund letter with it, and aliens keep bothering me like, please, Honora, please. I said, sorry guys, no refunds, but please, it's so bad. Sorry, Honora, guys, no refunds. You took my soul and now you're gonna keep it.
Yeah, I've been waiting for identity theft actually. If they ever steal my identity, they're stuck with it. I love the way that's fallen in.
Oh, that is me after I had way too much to drink.
Yep, agreed. Now we're on to Uncle Festa. He's quite clean considering he's been buried.
I don't understand why you would have to why you would bury yourself. Look at that. It ruins your suit. It's terrible.
Because it's important to be a well-dressed stiff. The well-dressed stiffs get all the attention. I don't know about that facial expression. Can he close his mouth at least?
Yeah. Look, I know you're in eternal pain for all the pain that you caused.
Vampire touches cross. Now we all know that crosses burn vampires, so I've just got to pick you up on a slight plot error there. More crosses.
Yeah, but this is an alien vampire. So alien vampires don't know Christianity, so.
Redneck to the rescue! Oh my god, that guy's had a few bit too much cheese on his nachos.
Damn it! I was going to the Stop the Steal event, and now I have to rescue this chick. Oh, god damn it! Well, I guess there is no revolution for me.
I don't know. I've got a feeling he has an ulterior motive.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking the backwaters of the country USA here. I think he's got a dungeon of horrors himself.
I love that this is supposedly mindless vampire zombie alien realizes that it's futile and turns around and runs away.
Yep.
And all the
trailer park over in the background there.
Hey, we having syrup.
Hey, Surf, how are ya? Okay, cop's back to be useless again. Oh, that vest.
I'm so jealous of that cape, man.
Oh, don't. The vest it's doing me in. I so want one now. We could look for footprints, but nah.
Yeah, those are two
now they're
witnesses.
reformed.
Those are two witnesses who are happy that the police is here. They want to give their statements.
They'll be at the hatch in a moment. You can open it now, Tanner.
Okay, so you have an alien door, and it's harder to open than doors we have right now.
Yeah. I mean, like where they buzz it on space technology for? You can't waste it on doors too. We've got to make cuts somewhere. Hang on. So they work for the right. Well,
Yeah.
You hit that button. This is not without its charm. Can we still get this technology, or have they destroyed it?
I love that it's basically just a house.
Find something when you don't know what you're looking for.
I don't think the lieutenant does either.
Then what are we doing out here? I was off duty an hour ago.
Oh, don't ask
Oh
me
my
any
God,
questions. I'm just a
incels.
hard hand just like you.
Oh, they're only 9 to 5 curse slayers. Okay.
Yeah. They have a good union.
What do you suppose that noise was?
Yeah.
Whatever it was,
Overtime kills you on these space flights.
And that was a Jujutsu Kaisen
Spirits
reference
like old farmer Caller talked about.
for the anime
The
dweebs.
spirits he saw tonight were those I smelled on his breath.
Okay.
Well, don't forget, Miss Trent claims to have seen them too. She didn't have anything on her breath.
She was hysterical.
Well, true, she was frightened and in a state of shock. But don't forget that torn nightgown and the scratched feet.
Yeah, I
Mm.
hadn't thought of that. Guess that's why you're a detective lieutenant and I'm still a uniformed cop.
Sometimes it's only the
That's
break.
right.
Meantime, let's get
Lieutenant, did you hear that?
How could we help it?
It sure was strange.
Know what it was?
No more than you do.
If it weren't for orders, I'd get out of here right now.
It was a saucer.
A flying saucer?
Makes you say that?
Do you remember the noise we heard the other night?
We were knocked to the ground.
Saucer and it was flying. I mean, for fuck's sake. It's
You're
pretty
not
simple.
remembering that sound.
There you're wrong, Lieutenant. I'm with the fact the sound is similar.
Well,
but what about the blinding light?
but I have to say I've seen flying
Saucer
sorcerers
hasn't had a
before.
glow. Or a light of any kind, for that matter.
It was during a fight during coffee with the family.
Maybe this doesn't mean much, but Jamie Mee found a grave that looks like it's been busted into.
What? Where?
Why, what?
Come on, man, out with it. We haven't got all day to waste.
The cops were flying as
Over
well.
there, beyond the crib.
All right, show us the way.
I reckon they've been into the stash back at the station.
It's been broken into, all right.
Strange. If someone had broken in, the dirt should be piled up here somewhere. It looks like it's fallen into the grave.
Larry, you'll be out of that uniform before you know it.
Do we have the right to look down there, Lieutenant?
Technically, no.
No?
Well, this spot looks familiar, though. We shouldn't investigate any further without the permission of next of kin.
Let's go get it.
How? I see what you mean. The gravestone's down there.
Well, let's go down and find out whose grave it is.
Yeah.
By going down and finding out.
Are you sure you mean
This is so dumb. Let me be clear. There is a clear empty grave and the police or collapsed grave and the police can't investigate without permission for the next of kin. I'm highly doubtful about that.
Casket's here, but nobody's in it.
Can you read the name on the casket?
No, but, oh God, no shit, Sherlock.
It's too dark. Give me a flashlight.
How about a match?
We sure could try it.
Yeah, that'll
Let
be
me have
good.
them.
Okay.
We've come to a murder investigation at the cemetery at night, and we didn't bring a flashlight, despite having one in the earlier part of the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But meanwhile, at the Pentagon in Washington, D.C.
Right, G2. Come in.
He has 2 phones
Yes, of
and a
course.
globe. He's very important. Oh, and a rocket! He's got a rocket!
Oh,
I love
wow.
it. Oh, I love that room, that office.
Come in,
Oh,
Colonel
dude,
Edwards.
yes.
Close the door.
Yes.
That's me in a past life.
At ease, Colonel. Thank you, sir. Sit down. I understand, Colonel, you've been on tap for many of our saucer attacks.
I'm in charge of field operations, sir.
You believe there are such things as flying saucers, Colonel?
Yes, sir.
You've seen them?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's call
You
the
realize
insane
that
inside
the
him.
government directive stating that
We
there
have
is
a
no
we have
such
a
thing
flying
as a
saucer division, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
You stand by your statement that you've seen flying saucers?
Well, yes, sir.
This could mean a court-martial admitting this against direct orders.
General Roberts, may I speak
Cover up.
freely?
You may.
How could I hope to hold down my command if I didn't believe in what I saw and shot at?
Well, because
I,
the human eye and the human perception is terrible,
there are flying saucers.
and
There's no doubt.
you
they are
can't
in our
rely
skies.
on your
there for
senses.
some time.
You have to actually measure.
You didn't see the flying saucer that says man lighting up
Really are
spliff. He's lit up a
thought
big
you were
scoop.
convinced
Now,
of
if that's not getting it across.
I am.
We've had contact with them.
Contact? How?
Radio.
They speak our language?
Well, not quite. We received messages from their spaceships. For a while, it came in as just a lot of jumbled noise.
And now, sir?
Well, since they first tried contact with us by radio, we've developed a language computer. A machine that breaks down any language to our own.
Oh,
General, what's this all got
a
to do with me?
language computer.
Well, you've been in charge of saucer field activity for
That's
a long while.
Obviously still top
I think it's
secret
about
because
time
we've
you
never
heard
seen
these
one.
recordings. Do you mind?
No. Actually, what you don't understand is I'm actually talking Dutch to you.
Correct.
Yes.
And the said language computer is performing its task well.
A space soldier from a planet of your galaxy. I fully realize our language differences. However, I also know you finally have perfected the dictal robotary, or as you on Earth call it, the language computer. So you can now
The
understand
Disco Roboter.
I speak. Since the beginning of your time, we have been far beyond your planet. It has taken you centuries to even grasp what we developed eons of your years ago. Do you still believe it impossible?
Fucking master race or what?
You didn't actually think you were the only inhabited planet in the universe. How can any
Well,
race
we
be
did
so
until
small?
now.
Permit me to set your mind at ease. We do not want to conquer your planet, only save it.
We want to destroy it.
We could have destroyed it long ago if that had been our aim. Our principal purpose is friendly. I admit we have had to take certain means which you might refer
Now,
to as criminal.
the other guy is a security risk, yet we're playing a tape for him.
Which have destroyed
Interesting.
some of our representatives. If you persist in denying us our landings, then we must only accept that you do not want us on friendly terms. We then have no alternative but to destroy you before you destroy us. With your ancient juvenile minds, you have developed explosives too fast for your minds to conceive what you are doing. You are on the verge of destroying the entire universe. We are a part of that universe. This is our last...
That's the end of that one. Atmospheric conditions in outer space often interfere with transmitting.
How many of these recordings do you have, General?
An even dozen up to now. This was the last one.
I love that they're shaking their head in disbelief, like,
We can't afford to take any chances. Come over here. You You ever been to Hollywood?
Can you
Oh, a couple of
being
times, a few years ago.
being
You're going to be
peaceful,
there in the
please?
morning. Just a few minutes from Hollywood, in the town of San Fernando, reports have come in of saucers flying so low the exhaust knocked people to the ground. There have even been stated claims of saucer landings. Major Carlson will replace you while you're out there. You're the best man for the job of attempting to contact them. Find them, Colonel. See what in hell it is they want.
All right, sir.
They've already told you.
Yeah.
They told you on the fucking reel-to-reel. Why are you going to ask them again? Honestly, these military intelligence is an oxymoron.
They'll have further orders for disposition. Yes, sir.
I'm getting grumpy with these guys in the army.
Yes, sir. Good luck. Thank you, sir.
They only salute. The aliens got a much cooler salute. I'm going to enlist with the aliens, I think. What about you, Adam? Are you still vampire aliening? I think aliens
You're not seeing me, but I'm actually doing the salute right now. Look, there we go.
Yeah, look. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, I mean, the vampires rock the cape and the white vest. That is not without its charm, but nah, I'm thinking the spaceship. Look at that tech. I mean, this is really high-tech shit. They've got a desk.
Yeah.
And a little box.
Yeah.
And another little box, I mean. And they've got sort of satin shirts, too. Oh, dude.
I bet that box, that bigger box, has a whole 10 megabytes of storage space.
And what has this added time gained?
I'm going to add to this. That is an E-meter. It determines your thetan levels.
Permit me to see one.
I love the fucking battle axe on these.
It has about 10 whole megabytes of storage space, that E-meter. That is literally impossible to do. That is why this to show how high tech it is. You can't create 10 megabytes of storage space. That is literally impossible.
Correct. Well beyond any scope. What I'm loving here is, and we'll get a view, that Captain, I don't know, Picard, Kirk, whatever his name happens to be, he's got this cool, look at the halberd on his chest there. That's the greatest battle axe halberd thing. I love that shield. I'm in Space Force, man. I'm done.
Especially because he's an alien from outer space. And he apparently has a halberd.
Do not have the live Earth people.
Medieval weapons in a spacecraft. I mean, wow, I'm loving this.
You reported that
and
your
the fashion
ship
sense. Look at
was
that.
viewed
Wide
at the scene of
belts,
your present operations.
big
That is
shields.
correct.
Ah.
And apparently straight wooden chairs are really good for you because they still using them in the future. In future tech.
You'll notice the curtain spaceship.
Yeah, curtains.
Turn off your electrode gun. No.
Hit the off button. Get his power pack.
Stop him,
A ray gun. Oh, space suit.
Stop him, you fool.
Drop the gun to the floor, Tanner. The metal will break contact.
What the fuck?
That was too close.
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm gonna need a bigger joint.
Get a better look at it.
Right. Taken away at ray gun point.
Yes, she's a fine specimen. Are they all this powerful on planet Earth?
This one is an exception, Excellency.
What are the other two like?
Yeah, years of alcohol and and stress has made this copper an exceptional drunkard.
This gives me a plan. Put the big one away.
Pick up your electrode gun. Make sure it's in working order before pointing it at him.
Whatever made it jam seems to have been cleared by the fall.
Take him back to the ship.
No, it'd be better if they had like a joystick, a little Atari kind of a thing. Obviously, joysticks are a little bit beyond their technology.
The old one must be sacrificed. Re-land on Earth. Send the old one to enter a dwelling. Then cut the electrokinetic and turn on your ship's decomposure ray. The result will astound those watching. Astound them enough
Not
to
the
delay their attention until you have gained your other recruits from the cemetery.
Yes, Excellency.
Okay.
It will be done.
Report to me when this is
Nanu, nanu.
We want to make friends with them, so let's raise their dead and.
The Earth people are getting
With the decomposure rate. I'm concerned about this decomposure rate.
And then, yeah, really good use a decomposure rate because we totally want peace with
their
them.
own dead walking round again, brought about by our advancement and such things. As soon as you have enough of the dead recruits, march them on the capitals of the earth. Let nothing stand in your way. Their own dead will be used to make them accept our existence and believe in that fact.
Nice.
Yeah, wait. So all they want is acceptance? Wow. So they want, wait, they want to be believed in, and they're acting like dicks. Kind of like God. God is also like, believe in me or burn for the rest of existence.
I find all aliens are like this. They do come on and say they're here with honest intentions, and then they always turn. They come up with an excuse.
Colonel would like to ask you a few
I
questions.
think their motives are predetermined.
What about, Colonel? May I sit down?
Oh, I'm sorry. Please do.
I want to ask you about your strange experience the other night when you saw the flying saucer.
Well, there's one there. There's one we prepared earlier.
Yeah.
I hope I never
Oh, here, product placements.
Well, after your description, I don't
Oh,
think
right
I'd
on the
see it
ball.
either.
You
One
beat
thing
me in, you
more.
bastard.
After you were forced to the ground by that blast of wind, was it a hot or cold blast?
It's kind of hard to explain. It wasn't hot, wasn't cold. It was just a terrific force.
Goldilocks.
The ground.
It was a Goldilocks.
It was a Goldilocks blast.
We could only feel the pressure of the wind until it was gone. When the glare left us, we could see a glowing ball disappearing off in the distance,
Which way?
toward the cemetery.
Always the cemetery.
And yeah, Jinju, aliens do have crap weapons when they fucking
It's the
jab.
most fantastic story I've ever heard.
And every word of it's true, too.
That's the fantastic part of it.
Colonel, we found a lot of suspicious things on that
Fantastic.
cemetery. But then again, didn't find anything to base a fact of suspicion on. Hey, you hear anything?
Crickets.
Frogs.
You see anything out there, Kelton?
Someone honking his car horn.
I don't have a fucking torch, so no, you fucking, why do you keep up to that? You're the detective. It's out of my pay grade, buddy.
Yeah, I ain't got paid enough get paid enough for this.
Cover those nipples, bitch. I was nearly liking them. Ominous stare. More ominous stare. He's gonna die. You just know he's gonna die.
Oh, there
What are
we
you looking at
go.
me? Oh no!
Typical copper, like so fast to draw his weapon.
There's something wrong. How come they're not helping? Like no one yelled out, "Hey, there's a ominous black figure heading towards you." Yeah, I'll just run back. Pitchforks haven't done him. Let's see if 8 or 9 will. Ah, the decomposition rate. Nope, someone's turned off his remote.
What do you make of that?
I don't know.
You got me.
Dude, the man's
Okay,
just
wait a
died.
minute,
I think you could probably give him a little respect, not laugh
you,
quite
man?
as much.
The excitement I forgot all about.
We just lost a very good actor. And the vest. We've lost the vest. Oh, and a cop. My God, what's happening here?
You'll be all right in a few minutes.
In a few minutes, thanks, Doctor.
Did you get it?
We got it.
What was it? It didn't fall. I fired every bullet I had.
So did I. I don't know what it was or what happened. But unless that bag of bones over there can reassemble itself, it's out of the running now.
Army dudes. Now it's serious.
I've been out here so often, you think I've taken a lease on this place.
Not a long lease, I hope.
I see what you mean. But you know, I can't help but feel the answer's out here somewhere.
As the
Not
girls say.
for a long lease. No, only an 8x8 periodical,
Stay
yeah.
here alone?
Oh, yeah.
Not on your life.
Modern women.
Yeah, they've been that way all down through the ages, especially in a spot like this.
Calvin. Yes, sir. Stay with Mrs. Trent.
All right, Lieutenant.
Now, you stay close to the officer, honey.
I'd feel safer with you.
No, the plot dictates that
Now,
you must be
Lieutenant,
rescued later, so you will
I
need to
don't
be
like it,
separated.
but I guess there isn't much I can do about it.
I bet in her acting career she was famous for her enthusiasm.
You know how to use one?
After 4 years in the Marine Corps?
Here.
You think we'll need these?
You never tell. Let's get going.
Yeah, have a gun. Where's mine? Ah, yes, trying to light up a durry. No threat of death here. I'll just skin up another while the others wander off, leaving me in a vulnerable position.
Well, there's only one answer to that, Mr. Trent. We'll know when we find it. Inspector
And again,
Blaze
no
Graves, right over here.
torch.
Is that the one you
Even the
told me
army
was broken
dudes
into?
investigating the alien vampire zombies. This doesn't bring a torch. Where
That
torch?
waistline really irks me.
Yeah, it is.
This it? Yeah.
They belt, ew.
Looks to me like someone had broken out.
But
instead of-
were torches so rare in these days, or?
Impossible.
I wonder.
Mm,
Look, Colonel.
evidently.
Some things just can't happen.
Yeah, well, after that apparition
Guns
that was
all
breaking
over the
across
place.
Trent's
Torches?
patio,
Nah.
I would say we should keep our minds open to anything.
Look, Colonel, I'm a policeman. I've got to deal in facts. But I guess I'll have to go along with you. You know, I'll bet my badge right now we haven't seen the last of those weirdies.
They'll discover our ship soon.
You're going to let them find us?
It's the only way. These are the same men who have been so close so often. They must be halted before they can inform others about us.
But there were others in the car.
They'll
Wait.
be taken too.
But they wanted to be accepted, and people believe in them.
Send the
and-
big one for the girl and the
What?
policeman. I'll turn on the dictorobatary so we may converse with him.
Ah, the Victor Robotary. Okay.
I'm confused now. I thought that the plan was to be known. And now they can't see their ships and will be killed because of that?
I think these aliens do have an identity crisis, or an existential crisis, at least.
He kind of looks like Uncle Lurch.
Maybe we're barking up the wrong tree.
No, he's a bit of a cross, actually. He's an Uncle Fester with Lurch.
Yeah.
It's sort of a bit of a morphization, yeah.
Right over there.
Yeah.
I dare say both characters were spawned from him. Glowing tree.
Uncle
Something tells me that was a nuclear waste dump.
We'll
Is that possibly Area 51? Glowing trees are always suspicious. That's what my pappy said, and my pappy's pappy.
Oh,
Don't
Cypher,
go near
I'm-
glowing trees at night.
The thing is that I'm always confused. Oh, clearly that was the clearly that was the end of the copper. The car door wasn't even locked.
Yeah, let me get this right. We've got copper, a marine, a guy from the army, and all that. Yet one stiff reanimated is smarter than all of them. So it really, humanity is doomed. How did we get through the 60s?
Never heard metal sound like that before. What do you see?
No.
Only my reflection. Must be some kind of one-way glass.
I wonder how you get into this thing.
I'm not sure I want to find
Through the
out.
fucking door.
They're just outside.
Yeah, rocking. Is that a lightsaber on his belt? Hang on. We're going to know. Have a look. Oh, that's a ray gun.
Yeah, it's a ray gun.
It had that lightsaber. Look about it. We'll open the door. Not looking out, of course.
It's opening. Oh, guys.
That thing? That's what we're here for. I don't know.
Oh wait, this is the outside of the spaceship. It's not a house. I thought it was a fucking house.
Well, I took a chance.
Well, it probably is a house, but you know.
Just as well see what the inside of one of these
For future reference, you can always tell with spaceships they have the ladder on the side beside the door. Most houses, that's very rare. So that should get you through your black and white movie career with a degree of confidence in future.
Oh yeah, Jin. I smoke way too much weed, so that's kind of why I'm always
Why?
confused. Well, not too much. Just yeah.
Notice the ladder again? See, there's always a ladder near a door in a spaceship. Why? I'm not quite sure, but it just happens.
Permit them to destroy the entire universe?
You're always right, Arrow.
Of course. But those are not my words. Those are the words of the ruler.
The ruler.
The ruler.
Ooh.
You two stay right where you're at.
You didn't think that plan through, did you, humans?
For the moment.
No, for the moment about it. You just do as I tell you.
Negotiate. Right.
You do not need guns.
Maybe we think we do.
They would be of no use to you now.
They've been mighty useful before on Flesh and Blood. And you two look like you've got a lot of both.
True, they would be effective upon us.
Yeah.
If you were to have the opportunity to use them.
Mister, if you don't get away from that control board, I'll show you just how effective they can be.
So calmly acted to allow him to twiddle some knobs.
What, friend? Those you left at the vehicle. If you've done anything to Paula...
Take it easy, Mr. Trent. Oh, I assure you no harm has come to her. Would you like to see?
Next time you try that, I won't aim at the board.
You're a headstrong young man. I was only going to turn on the televisor so you could see her movements.
Yeah, it's not speech controls because you know that's ancient technology.
This dude shooting the gun's getting some Elvisisms, isn't he? Well, he doesn't look too alright there. I don't think that was a good thing to show.
You fiend.
I? A fiend? I am a soldier of our planet. I? A fiend?
Yes.
We did not come here as enemies. We came only with friendly intentions. To talk. To ask your aid.
Our aid?
Yes.
What is it?
Your aid for the whole universe. But your governments of Earth refused even to accept our existence. Even though you've seen us, heard our messages, you still refuse to accept us.
Why is it so important that you want to contact the governments of our Earth?
Because of death. Because all you of Earth are idiots.
Now,
You just hold on, Buster.
Well, hey, yeah, that's a point.
First was your firecracker.
And, you can't argue with that.
Then your hand grenade.
That is the Chewbacca defense.
Began to kill your own people a few at a time. Then the bomb. Then a larger bomb. Many people are killed at one time. Then your scientists stumbled upon the atom bomb. Split the atom. Then the hydrogen bomb, where you actually explode the air itself. Now you can brings the total destruction of the entire universe served by our sun. The only explosion left is the Solarbanite.
Why, there's no such thing.
Perhaps to you, but we've known it for centuries. Your scientists will stumble upon it as they have all the others. But the juvenile minds which you possess will not comprehend its strength until it's too late.
You're way above our heads.
The Solarbanite is a way to explode the actual particles of sunlight.
Okay.
That's impossible.
Even now, your scientists are working on a way to harness the sun's rays. The rays of sunlight are minute particles. Is it so far from your imagination they cannot do as I have suggested?
Why, a particle of sunlight can't even be seen or measured.
Can you see or measure an atom? Yet you can explode one. The ring of sunlight is made up of many atoms.
So what if we do develop this solanite bomb? We'd be even a stronger nation than now.
Stronger. You see? You see? Your
Yeah,
stupid
that's-
minds. Stupid! Stupid!
That's all I'm taking from you.
Get back here!
Alien Daddy. This is...
Let him finish.
Oh, God. Backhand the alien.
It's because of men like you that all must be destroyed. Headstrong,
Yep.
violent, no use of the mind God gave you.
You talk of God?
You also think it impossible that we too might think of God?
What?
Oh, my God.
You
A vampire, that's it. I'm going
wear the
vampire.
uniform of your country.
I'm deserting Space Corps.
I wear the uniform of my country. Yes, we've had to use drastic means to get to you, but you left us no alternative. When you have the Solarbanite, you have nothing. Nor does
Oh, the aliens are afraid of our power
Speak of
for no
solar
reason.
night, but just what is it?
Oh no, for
Yeah,
arrogance.
for no reason. We just cannot explain what you
your
missed.
gasoline.
We've had the alien getting backhanded by
This
the
can of
dude with the gun.
gasoline is the sun.
I don't know.
Now,
Negotiations appear to have broken down.
to a ball
We could be doomed.
representing the Earth. Now, the gasoline represents the sunlight, the sun particles. Here we saturate the ball with the gasoline, the sunlight. Then we put a flame to the ball. The flame will speedily travel around the Earth, back along the line of gasoline to the can, or the sun itself. It will explode
A long
this
Molotov.
and spread to every place that gasoline, our sunlight, touches. Explode the sunlight here,
The
gentlemen.
sunlight Molotov
You
cocktail.
explode the
Now, I
universe.
thought I was the only one.
Explode the sunlight here, and a chain reaction will occur direct to the sun itself, and to all the planets that sunlight touches, to every planet in the universe.
Not how this.
This is why any means must be used to stop it. In a
Okay.
friendly manner, or as it seems,
Ottoman, when you came to me with that plan, you said you made that up yourself, and you've stolen it clearly off this movie. I'm somewhat disappointed in you presenting that as your own idea.
Mad that one country must destroy another to save themselves? You have also done this.
They explain that the reason that they're afraid is that we would find out how it works. I just simply found out how it works.
in my land, women are
I just
for
like to throw
advancing the
petrol
race,
bombs, but anyway.
not for fighting man's battle. Life is not so expansive on my planet. We don't cling to it like you do. Our entire aim is for the development of our planet.
Sounds like a Soviet planet to me. Like a communist planet.
I don't know. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
What happened
Where
to
is
you?
a Vulcan
How
when
come
you
you're
need
all
one?
alone? I asked for lots of help.
You sounded drunk or something on the radio.
If I didn't see it with my own eyes, I'd never believe it.
Believe what?
It was horrible. And he almost broke my shoulder.
Look, what are you trying to say? If you don't make sense, we'll never get to the bottom of this. Now, who slugged you?
Inspector Clay.
What?
It was Clay, all right. Only not like we remembered him. Well, his leg was busted into, wasn't it?
Next, you'll tell me you saw skeletons.
We did, earlier.
I did.
Now I know you're off your rocker.
All of us saw it. Lieutenant,
The
Colonel,
peyote.
everybody.
Where's the lieutenant now?
We've got to find him. Mrs. Trenner's gone. I was left here to guard her. But Clay showed up and put me out of the running. And the second time tonight, and I'm getting darn tired of it.
Which way were they going?
Off that way.
Come on.
Come on!
I'm going to take the incompetent drunk officer with me who's babbling shit. Yep, but he'll be useful.
One day it could all
In case I find a spaceship.
one big puff of smoke and ball of fire. All that out there. The stars, the planets, all just an empty void.
You two had better come along with us.
Come with you? Where?
The police station.
The police station. Like,
So it
taking.
seems you
Where
think you
do
have
you
the upper
take the aliens to the police station? Yeah, sure.
Jeff.
The mouth. I just love the way he's got his mouth and has inverted for a smile.
Uncle
He is
Furch.
unarmed. But he would kill in seconds
very
if I
good.
so choose.
Here, of course, Keystone Cops are here to save
Look
the
at
day.
that. He's almost like. He was almost smiling when he was walking around. Like.
Glowing tree. Don't go near the glowing tree. Fuck.
Okay, glowing tree or monster holding a woman? Glowing tree or monster holding a woman? Which way shall we
From all
go?
I've seen tonight, guns won't do anything. Clay is dead, and we buried him. How are we going to kill somebody that's already dead? Dead! And yet there he stands. That other one earlier, I emptied a full clip into.
I'm seeing it. That's the only reason I'm listening to you.
I'll just not
I've got an
ouch my
idea.
gun.
Hurt him or not, we've got to try something. I'm going to sneak up behind him and whop him over the head. That ought to make a move. Follow me. Even when Clay was alive, he couldn't run fast enough to catch me. So when he does, you grab Mrs. Trent and run like in the opposite direction.
Oh, you think it'll work?
So you're fat shaming me. You bastard.
Well,
It wasn't fast enough. And it worked. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, come on. That wasn't supposed to work.
yeah. That
I'll be all right.
that stick had to break and the vampire had to be turned around like,
This
dude,
could only
what?
happen because the electrode ray is off.
What did you expect
He'll
would
walk again
happen?
when I turn it on.
Hold it. Right there. Suppose the lieutenant and the others are in that thing.
Well, supposing there are Martians or something in there.
Ah. Could they accidentally open the door and let us gain access to this spaceship? Surely they wouldn't be that silly.
Open up in there. Open up.
Hollywood style fist fight.
Colonel, I would know one
I
straight
love
from
it.
another.
Hold on to him, Eros. I'll have
Wonderful
to shoot in the air in a
fights.
minute.
Wonderful fights.
Oh. Now we're going to wreck the spaceship. We're going to be stuck on Earth. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's what happened to us last time.
Yeah. I know how it feels to be stuck on another
can't get
planet.
past. You can't get past your spaceship.
Get out of
You
here,
can't.
Jeff. The
Yeah,
ship's on fire.
it's hard.
And considering how far behind the times they are.
Yeah, I miss
God.
Omicron. I miss Omicron 8. I miss Omicron Persia 8.
I'm in the Triple Sunset at Rigel 5. That was always good to see.
Yeah.
Probably not going to see that for a while. Especially if this Petro Sun Chemical Destroyer Universe fucking thing catches on. Now the Earthlings know about it, they're probably going to go with it.
It's gonna be scary. But we'll have to live. For the hive.
Oh dear. It's taking off in flames. This is going to be a crash and burn. God damn you humans. And you're fighting.
I wonder if that's the last we'll
Well,
see
that's
of
what
them.
you get when you make a flying house as a spaceship.
Oh no.
They caught that woman.
Some
That
skeletons.
Hey, that's right. There's another ghoul running loose.
And it's my guess that she'll look like him. With the ship and the ray gun gone, they have no control. We gotta hand it to them, though. They're far ahead of us.
The floating spaceship rockets around. Oh, fuck that. This is getting weird.
Oh, and that was above Roswell.
Incident based on sworn testimony.
Yeah.
Can you prove that it didn't happen? Perhaps on your way home, someone will pass you in the dark, and you will never know it, for they will be from outer space. Many scientists believe that another world is watching us this moment. We once laughed at the horseless carriage, the airplane, the telephone, the electric light, vitamins, radio, and even television. And now
I didn't laugh at any of
some
those.
outer space. God help us in the future.
Well, I'm from the future, and basically, you're full of shit, buddy.
And that was what is considered the worst movie.
Well, the bar is pretty low. I do think we could probably find worse movies, though. There is worse out there. We probably need to organise a criteria of what makes it the worst movie. I love that little bit at the end where he just went on to say, we laughed at the electric light, the combustion carriage and all that. Who fucking laughed at them? That's all a load of fucking, yeah, total crock. Oh my God, and I stayed up for this. So,
yeah, though, thanks for coming, everyone. It's a bit earlier. It's a bit of an earlier ending than when Barman always streams. But you know, I thought like Barman isn't streaming, so let's give everyone at least something to do, you know, something to watch. So I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Well, yep. Colin is I think he's got a sore throat, so we hope he said laryngitis. Well, he didn't say it because you can't say laryngitis when you've got it, but he typed. I think he had laryngitis or something. So get well, Colin. We need you to talk. Or maybe we don't. We're not quite sure. Well, the jury is still out on that one.
And
Robo Woman.
Check out Robo Woman. Okay. Well, I've been told that there might not be a poker stream next week. So who knows?
I'll tell you what, if the poker stream falls over, we'll always look at jumping in with some really crappy Z-grade movie, because that is one thing I do well, is identify Z-grade movies. I used to watch these things and enjoy them. So I think, we may look into hijacking Barman's airspace, but don't tell him, all right? We'll keep it our secret, which is now not our secret. So that's kind of not worked. That just disappeared in a cloud of logic. So, Robo Woman.
Robo Woman.
Now, there were a couple of very good old episodes of The Twilight Zone, so the black and white era ones, which I might have a bit of a fish through, but we could sort of string 2 or 3 of those together. And they really lean themselves towards commentary, and they're also very good too. So, some of the very old cartoons as well. There's a couple of the good education ones, not unlike the one we did last night, the Stranger Danger in that town. There's a few good science ones like that. So, anyway, mate, we're still stuck in this washing machine for some time, so it looks like movies could be the go, couldn't it?
Yeah. We'll talk about it.
Indeed, we shall.
Robo Woman. I only find a movie from 2019 called Robo Woman. Is that the movie you're talking about?
No, it's around about late 50s, early 60s. I'm thinking it's the beginning of that funny color, that really weird color shit.
Okay, we'll find something.
Sort of looks like the color.
This might be the 2019 one might be a remake.
It would be.
Well, thanks for coming, guys. Have a great night or day. And
we're going to be pushing 40 degrees here in Victoria. Now, if that's 40 on the sea scale, so that's about 110 on the old. That's getting up toward desert. So I'm going to turn on the air conditioner and try to sleep and hide like all clever cellar dwellers do. So have a good night, everyone. What about you, Arden? You going to be freezing over there in the land of canals and windmills?
Yes, and of course I can ice skate to work. No, I'm kidding. It's not. It's not like that. But yeah, it's way too cold out here. Fuck the weather right now. But I'm going to sleep on top of underneath many blankets and go to work tomorrow.